Hello everyone. In this short video, I will introduce ABSTAT, an ontology-driven linked data summarization model with pattern minimalization. ABSTAT is a framework that aims at helping users understand big and complex linked data sets. ABSTAT is an ontology-driven summarization model that provides a compact but complete representation of a dataset. The summary is composed of a set of abstract knowledge patterns that we will call patterns from now on, and statistics. This is how a summary looks like. A pattern tells that there are instances of type person linked with instances of type settlement using the property birthplace. Together with these patterns, ABSTAT also represents statistics like how many times does this pattern occur in the dataset, or other statistics like how many times does this type or property occur in the dataset. Suppose we have the following subtype graph. Consider the two instances, George Clooney and Amal Clooney. Suppose that we have triples in the dataset saying that George Clooney has wife Amal Clooney. George Clooney is of type artist and of type person, and other triples saying that Amal Clooney is of type person and of type lawyer. As we can see from the subtype graph, between two types that George Clooney has, the most specific one is artist. The same heuristic is applied for Amal Clooney. The most specific type is lawyer. In this case, ABSTAT would extract a pattern like artist has wife, lawyer. This approach is applied in every instance we find in the dataset. With ABSTAT, we are able to exclude redundant patterns like person has wife, person. At the moment of speaking, ABSTAT has two user interfaces. ABSTAT Browse, which helps users browse for a given dataset its types, properties, or patterns in the summary. ABSTAT Search, which implements a full-text search functionality over a set of summaries. So how can ABSTAT support users to formulate Sparkle queries? Suppose we have to answer to the following query in natural language. How many employees does Google have? Remind that in ABSTAT we only represent relations between types, thus instances are not included. So suppose we are given the template for the query and we need to complete it by finding the right property. In this query we have to find the property that represents number of employees. So let's go to ABSTAT browsing interface. Select the dataset, suppose we are querying DBpedia 2014, and click View. As I said before, we are looking for a property which represents number of employees. And here you go. There is a property in this summary which represents number of employees. If you click Filter, then you will have the list of all the patterns that have number of employees in the property. You can copy this property, paste in the query, and execute it. If you use ABSTAT searching interface, you can search for the keywords number of employees and click search. And here you have the property which represents number of employees. And also you have the patterns that contain number of employees in the property. These are the respective frequency or the occurrence of this property or the occurrence of this pattern. You can copy this property and paste it in the query. Run it and you will have the results. Thank you for your attention.